Hey, Steve here with RV to Cycle. We're back in Charlotte. On our way back to Pennsylvania. If you've been watching our videos, you'll understand the why behind that. And when we're in Charlotte, it means it's project time on the van. Project today is realigning the snaps on the screen for the back door. They line up fairly well on this side with the exception of the second one from the top, and then once we get over here on the left side, they really go wacky. So we've had some significant gaps and wrinkling and things in this screen. Therefore, we're going to use these guys to fix it. This is the instruction set that comes with the crimping tool. Great pictures. The text, however, leaves a little bit of something to the imagination for interpretation. Let's talk about this tool.
So, I don't know the official title for this tool, but it's a button punch tool.
It's a snap tool.
Yeah, you have two bits. This is going to be your hole punch bit, and this will be the button crimping bit. You're going to start with your hole punch bit. You'll notice that it has a rubber grommet to allow you to place it into the larger portion of the tool. Fits in snug, and that's step one complete.
And then what goes on the top jaw?
Nothing goes on the top jaw.
We snap everything that has been repositioned, and we come to the next one in the line.
Yep.
Which right now is down here, handy.
We take a stud and we find the button on the inside, and we line that up, pull it tight, and you want to find the middle.
What are you pulling tight?
The screen.
Pulling it straight down.
And then...
So you're pulling the screen straight down to get it tight, correct?
Yep, I'm pulling the screen straight down to get it tight. Thread through and line that up. You have to get down and make sure that you're hitting that screw so you're as close to middle as possible. Then you mark it.
So we're using a silver Sharpie to mark the hole that's made with the screw, and again we're using the screw
as a preliminary marker.
As a preliminary marker to make sure we're getting a dead center of the stud. And the stud is the thing that looks like that.
You want to make sure that you mark both sides, because if you only mark this side, you won't be able to tell where you are when you turn it over on this side.
Won't you just be right behind it unless you've moved your feet?
You would think. You place the top part of the jaw on the top mark and slowly kind of crimp it down. Line it up and just apply a little bit of force, and now you have a hole. You take the button mashing bit, whatever you want to call that. Again, it also has that rubber grommet. Make sure that you have that on there. If you don't,
well, it won't stay in the tool without that grommet.
And then you have two parts for your button. The part with the, I don't know.
Projectile.
Yeah, it was better. I was going to say shaft.
Shaft, okay.
That is going to go through the hole this direction. And so in other words, give it a twin. You'll slide that through. Then you'll take the hat and you'll invert it.
But before you do that, you'll want to mash the screen as far as possible in that button.
Yep.
Around the shaft, because it will help you to get a better crimp on the snap receiver.
So
we're just making up part names as we go along.
So then you want to tip the hat upside down, and do not put it on like this.
It won't work. Won't go.
Nope, won't work. So make sure you put it like this. Slide it on top. And then it's not easy no matter which way you try this, but you want to try to line the top up first if you can. Move your finger out of the way so you don't mash your finger. And you'll notice that the bottom part sits in the little concave of the bit. And then you have to apply some pressure. Once you hear that snap, that means you're done. And then
the test.
Again, starting at the top, you make sure everything is snapped in. And there you go.
Did that one snap? I didn't hear that.
No, this same as this one. It didn't make a click, but it's on there.
Oh,
there's
there
your
we go.
snap. And then
we'll repeat the process down here. So we just do the same all the way.
And then this guy up
And we
here.
have to do one more at the top.
But this one, we're going to want to pull up instead of down.
Yes.
That way we get a good seal, and it kind of helps.
Yeah. And we might even put another stud in up there. We'll just have to play it by ear.
I was waiting for something corny, but I wasn't expecting that. Thought you're going to say an ear of corn.
No. Well, that's it for today. Hope you got something out of this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, we'd really appreciate you doing so, because it does help us out with the channel. Makes it a lot easier for other people to find it, the more subscribers and more likes. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.